Good morning. Thanks for joining me again today as I come to you to talk about life here at North Adams. And today, the topic you've all been waiting for, makeup days. As you know, we've spent several days trying to figure out exactly what that's going to look like. We surveyed parents, and parents chose in their order to use Martin Luther King Day and to use President's Day and to maybe use a little of fall break and then the end of the year. The other options we had out there really didn't get much interest at all. We also surveyed the staff, and they chose to use Martin Luther King Day and President's Day, and then they had end of year as number 3 and some of fall break as number 4. So ironically, it was pretty consistent that we weren't looking at using any unique ideas that we had thrown out there, maybe day after Thanksgiving or some days over Christmas. So on that aspect, that was good, which left us with the challenge of, so what would it look like to do some of fall break? Leading into that, we had a lengthy discussion that if it was fall break, maybe would it be a virtual day or an on-campus day? And actually, we have decided that these makeup days will not be done using e-learning, the online platform. They're going to be on-campus days. Now you might say, why in the world would you do that? Well, we know that doing school virtually is not our best option. And we've already done it for 6 days this year. And a typical winter, we have 4 to 6 e-learning days because of school closings. And if we would also do these 5 as e-learning makeup days, we're now at 15 to 17 virtual days for the year. Academically, that's just not a good idea. Plus, we don't know what the rest of the year looks like. And for those students who unfortunately have had to quarantine, that's another 10 days of doing school from home. So we took the idea of doing the days virtual off the table. So if you take that off the table, and now we go back to having a conversation about fall break, there are certainly some problems. There are many of you out there that have plans to go away for fall break. We have teachers who have plans to go away for fall break. And if there is no virtual option, first of all, it'd be not very fun on vacation to have to do virtual learning. But it just doesn't work for people to change all those plans, and we wouldn't ask people to change all those plans, but it's just days away, and then there's makeup work. So all of that, as we wrestled back and forth with that, fall break, we just decided was not going to be a good option. That left us with Martin Luther King Day, President's Day, and the end of the year. So that's what we're going to do. You can mark your calendar. January the 18th, Martin Luther King Day, will be an on-campus school day. February 15th, President's Day, will be an on-campus school day. And the end of the year, we will now be in school Monday, May 24th, Tuesday, May 25th, and Wednesday, May 26th. That still is before Memorial Day, but that's what we're going to do now. So as I said, you can mark your calendar. That's what we're doing. But again, I don't know what the rest of this year brings. If we have to do something drastic, if COVID numbers would get really high, we'll have to revisit this again. Again, I want to thank you for sharing your thoughts, and just everyone who offered an opinion. and gave us insight so we could try to make the decision that worked for the most people. These dates may still be a difficulty for your family, and I apologize for that. But those are the dates we've ended up with, and we will move forward with that. I do want to remind everyone that we will still, if we have a school cancellation for snow or any kind of weather, we will do those e-learning as we move through the year. And so you can continue to plan on that as the year goes forward. I do want to today just take a moment to say things are going really well. When you think about what we're trying to accomplish here at school with the masks and trying to distance students and all of our processes and procedures, it really is going well. A common phrase that we hear around the building is, this may have been one of our smoothest beginnings to school. Of course, that was after we had to delay 4 days and then do 6 days of virtual. But once we could get on campus and got all that behind us, it's really been a pretty good start. And the credit for that not only goes to the staff members who have adjusted and adjusted and adjusted, but it goes to your kids, your children, the students we have here at school. They have done outstanding. They have not been defiant. They have not argued. They have just gone about their business, done their schoolwork, and complied with requests from staff members. And the bulk of the credit goes to them. And so tonight, when you see your kids, thank them for being good representatives of your family when they came to school this year and have followed through with all the new processes and procedures that we have. So with that, I'm going to end with a plea. We're coming up on Labor Day weekend. Things are going really well here at school right now. Please use caution this weekend. I'm not saying you don't have some get-togethers for Labor Day, but your students already know how to wear a mask. There will most likely be times this coming weekend when they should wear their masks. And you as parents should wear your masks. I know we don't all agree with that. I'm just telling you that it helps and it makes a difference. And the last thing we want is for things to get out of control again because of the Labor Day weekend. And then that impacts us here at school. Kids love being here. They love being able to learn, and we want to continue doing that. So I just ask that you be wise this weekend with the things that you do and the things you participate in. And with that, thanks for tuning in. And this being Wednesday, my plan right now will not be to come back to you on Thursday, but probably the Tuesday right after Labor Day. So you can plan on that, and we'll be back with you next week. Thanks.